So what I'm saying about bridging the gap, there already is a bridge. In fact, if you look more closely, there's not even a gap. There's not even a gap. Then, what makes it appear to be a gap is where we're not seeing the connectedness. We're not seeing the connectedness that's already there. There are amazing things coming out in science, and you can talk better about science than I can here. I'm from poetry, and I'm so glad that women are going into science. I worked in a scientific lab the first 3 years that I was in college, but I didn't have the math background that you're getting. So I was so far behind. And at the time, you think that, you don't realize there is a lot of time. And then when you get my age, there's absolutely no time. But I could have gone back and gotten the math. But anyway, I'm just saying that it's good that you're getting the math and science now so that when you get to college, you can do anything there. You don't have to go back and make up for things. But when some of the things occurring in science now are really amazing. There's a theorem called Bell's theorem, and if two atoms are in close proximity, are separated, and you change the spin on one, the spin on the other changes too. What is that? They are connected in some way, we have no idea how. First, there's a shift in the way we see the world, from a clockwork, machine-like universe that's fixed and determined, to a model of the universe that is open, dynamic, interconnected, and full of living qualities. The future is not fixed. We have it within our power to create a story of the future and make it real, and we are not using that power. Secondly, there's a shift in our understanding of relationship, that we are interconnected. And third, within that understanding of interconnectedness, we make a commitment. And that commitment draws to us the people whom we need who will help us. I can't prove why. It just happens. The thing you need comes to you when you are committed within the awareness of interconnectedness. You move from the sheer exercise of will and determination to beginning to listen to the inner voice that helps guide you on your journey. You're committed to something larger than yourself, people gather. It's something extremely wonderful. One of the things David said to Joe, David Bohm said to Joseph Jaworski, "At present, people create barriers between each other by their fragmentary thought. Each one operates separately. When these barriers have dissolved, then there arises one mind, where they are all one unit, but each person also retains his or her own individual awareness. That one mind will still exist when they are separate. And when they come together, it will be as if they hadn't separated. It's actually a single intelligence that works with people who are moving in relationship with one another. If you had a number of people who really pulled together and worked together in this way, it would be so remarkable." I lately saw a movie I had missed when it came out with our own Sandra Bullock, Miss Congeniality. Do you remember that? I had just happened to see it on TV. She's an undercover agent who has to participate in a beauty contest. And there's a point in it, it's hilarious in its predictability. There's a point in it where the news anchor is asking each girl, what is your one true wish? And each of them says, world peace. Remember that? And it's so predictable, and everyone laughs. It's naive and predictable and cliched. And that you come to Sandra Bullock, the woman played by Sandra Bullock, and she says something like, a new parole system, or something like that. It's just... And, you're really, that would actually do something in the world. These vague ideas about, I guess it's why people have bumper stickers, world peace, because it's a cliche. But I was unexpectedly moved at the end of the movie, as the Sandra Bullock character is too, when she gets the trophy for Miss Congeniality. And she's moved by that, and she blurts out that she too wants world peace. And it's moving. It's a moving moment when we've made fun of it before. It's moving because it reminds us there are conversations we don't allow ourselves to have as a global community. There are conversations that are naive or impossible, and we don't allow ourselves to have those conversations. Let me end just by simply saying, or asking a question really. What would it take to see across the gaps that appear to divide us, and to activate the interconnectedness that is already really there. What would we dare to dream then? Thank you. I built into this presentation 10 minutes for Q&A, or speeches from the floor, or whatever. This is my fun part, so I know what I was going to say. I have no idea what you're going to say.